I was really drawn to a cohort-based experience. Frankly, I kind of operate in isolation, I sometimes think, to kind of think about career next steps and really just to think about where we are in the profession and the big challenges we face. So to be part of a cohort of folks who are in similar roles and thinking together about where we want to go, that was really appealing. 2, the chance to have mentors, to hear from people who've done this work and are really distinguished in the field. And then 3, to have very specific conversations about what it means to transition from one role to the next and how all of that is situated in the challenges of higher ed. The first was the first session where we had a group of folks who had been senior leaders, presidents, I think all presidents actually, both current and former. And instead of standing up and kind of sharing just how they got from where they started to the presidency, they talked about all the twists and turns in their journeys and frankly some of the failures, things that didn't turn out the ways they might have hoped. And the kind of level of vulnerability and honesty in that moment completely set the tone for what could be, I think, an honest conversation. The importance of thinking about what kind of capacities you need in all the roles that support whatever it is you're trying to achieve. And I think I've, through the course of my career, had an inclination to put all the burdens of making something work on my own shoulders. And you realize that, larger institutions, larger roles at larger institutions require a team that really knows how to make up for the weaknesses that you might have in the areas where you have blind spots. So I think I came away with a real clarity on how you do that and why it matters so much. And actually on that front, the Berkram personality test and kind of leadership style test, I had never done it before. Incredibly helpful to sort of understand what I am, where I fit, and where I'm weak and what I need help on. And I think it's so essential to have leaders coming together in this moment when higher ed is under assault, where there's in many ways a kind of crisis in our nation. It's not new, but it takes different forms at different moments. And to be able to have candid conversations about leadership and what it means to assume different roles in the context of what is probably the most important public project that we can be doing in higher ed, which is to shift power. While we try to achieve it at our institutions among our students, we also have to achieve it at the highest ranks of the institution. And this program cares about that at its core. It was thrilling to be a part of it. I would encourage anybody who's thinking about the Academic Leadership Institute to do it. I mean, the program was fantastic, honestly. And the people I met are folks that I will enjoy getting to know in deeper ways. I really feel like we leave here with connections to each other, but also a sense of trust that we can draw on as we try to figure out our next steps together.